What's going on YouTube? Today we're talking about my Overland Camping Drawer setup. Let's get into it. Alright, so recently I've had some questions about this thing here, the drawer. I got out the tape measure to make sure I got the most accurate measurements for you guys. It's pretty straightforward. Built with scraps, you should be able to build it out of one 4x8 sheet of plywood, or really, 4x8 or half a 4x8 plus some extras. So basically, this here is 20 inches wide from outside to outside. Gives you a little less space interiorly, but you can do it wider if you want. It is 73 inches long, so basically the entire bed length. This is a 6-foot bed. I know 73 inches is more than 6 feet, but it allows for 73 inches of length. And then it is 6.5 inches wide on one side, on the right side, and I did that sort of on purpose. And then this side is 6 inches. It gives you total of 6 inches of depth inside on this part, but as you can see, it's pretty tight. So I noticed that after I already cut this one, and I didn't want the added weight to bow and then bind this in there, so I kind of fudged it on this side in order to left it at 6 inches in order to leave room on this side. Now I do have a cross brace here, and this is at 37 inches from the front here. You don't have to do it at that. I just kind of picked a length that would be good. That also allowed for me to fit 2 camp chairs and fit all the stuff I needed to on this side. So in here I have these pieces. They're about 4 inches in depth, and that just allows me to fit a piece like this on. So this is just a demonstration of how those would be used. So put the boards up there. It allows me to be able to cook off of here. Gives it plenty of airflow, so that way the heat can dissipate through there. I'm not worried about melting or burning anything like that, and it's pretty straightforward. Now everyone asks how I have these sliding on here. The Tacomas have a plastic bed that's pretty slippery anyways, so I just have these pieces that I screwed on. They're 24 inches long, so I have it mounted on at 24 inches, the full length, and then from there the next one's at 49 inches, and they're just both on the ends. So basically you would put it on, screw it onto the end of this one, screw it on at the end over there, and you're good to go. I would suggest using smaller screws and doing it from top to bottom. That way you're not worried about the screws sticking out or rubbing. I learned that kind of the hard way, but you can see this one is offset a little bit just to fit the grooves. So if you measure out your grooves here, you'll be able to figure out where you want those at. I basically placed this right on the edge here, and then the next one's at 18 inches over from that. And that seems to work for me. You can test it yourself, but I did make this a little bit wider and a little bit taller just to give me some handles. You don't have to do that. You could figure out something that works for you, or actually put a handle on the front or cut a hole in here. But for me, I wanted a little bit wider. It's all temporary. I do plan on making a metal one of these one day that slides a little bit better, that holds everything a little bit better, but I want to get a few more trips under my belt before I do that and test this thing out completely. One thing to be aware of if you do these sliding mounts, just leave yourself room, because obviously I have this mounted in a way that Gives me enough space so that the tailgate is clear, because if you had one long piece across here, it might cause it to have a lot of like flex or not be able to slide out of here as easy. So just food for thought, doesn't mean you have to do that. I hope you enjoyed that video, and it was quick, just kind of quick and dirty rundown of the drawer setup. If you want more details or have more questions about it, please leave a comment down below. If you want more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I also am starting a personal channel, finance, tech, the whole thing, kind of more me than just the outdoors stuff. But anyways, if you're interested in that, link will be down below. Click that like button. Hit that subscribe button, maybe click that notification bell if you're really interested. All the support greatly helps. We've got to 600 subscribers and pretty stoked about that. Can't wait to hit the next milestone. So anyways, have a great day.